Good evening. Tonight, we investigate a major shift in the digital music landscape. For 13 years, the world has viewed During through the prism of the cover artist. From her early viral hits to her meticulously deconstructed progressive rock classics, she has built a massive global audience by honoring the legends of the past. However, as of January 2026, the narrative is changing. We are witnessing the moment where the student officially becomes the peer. With a bachelor's degree in hand and a high-tech recording infrastructure at her fingertips, is stepping out from the shadow of classic rock to build an original legacy. This is not just a change in repertoire. It is a total re-engineering of her creative identity. We bring you the full report on what to expect as Drums moves beyond the cover. The first and most significant pillar of 2026 strategy is the deliberate shedding of the YouTube cover artist label. While this format served as her foundation and global stage, our reporting indicates that now views the cover as a finished chapter in her technical education. The move is fueled by a desire for total creative autonomy, where she is no longer constrained by the rhythmic templates of others. In 2026, she is shifting her primary output toward original compositions that utilize her advanced studies in jazz and pop from ArtEZ. This isn't just about playing new songs. It's about establishing a unique percussive voice that is distinct from the legends she once emulated. For her 1.8 million subscribers, this means a shift in content from mimicry to mastery, as she begins to release works that prioritize her own compositional instincts. This transition is being handled with extreme care, ensuring that her classic rock roots are still felt in the DNA of her new, original arrangements. Central to her move beyond covers is the Global Studio Initiative, a decentralized production model that has perfected over the last 2 years. Unlike her previous Chromatic collaborations, which often involved reimagining existing tracks or simple collaborations, the 2026 project uses this global network as a compositional tool for entirely new music. Using low-latency fiber optic technology, is able to live write with musicians across continents. This real-time interaction allows her to build original tracks around her drums, rather than fitting her drums into a pre-existing song. This rhythm-first songwriting is a revolutionary approach in the independent scene, effectively turning the drum kit into the lead instrument of the production. This infrastructure, anchored by her studios in London and the Netherlands, allows her to act as the primary architect of a borderless symphony, ensuring that her original voice is the heartbeat of every track. The complexity of original 2026 work is a direct result of her 4-year tenure at the ArtEZ Academy of Music. Our investigation into her new arrangements reveals a heavy integration of jazz pop fusion, a genre that requires a far more nuanced feel than standard rock. By moving beyond covers, she is finally able to showcase the technical vocabulary she acquired in the Netherlands, polyrhythms, odd-time signatures, and dynamic brushwork that would be out of place in a standard classic rock cover. These original works are described as intellectually heavy but rhythmically accessible, bridging the gap between high-level academic theory and the raw energy her fans love. This academic fusion is her competitive advantage in the 2026 market, allowing her to create original music that possesses a technical depth few of her social media peers can replicate. It marks her evolution from a natural talent to a schooled virtuoso. Even as she moves toward original music, is not abandoning the songs that made her famous. Instead, she is evolving the format into what she calls original covers. This is a sophisticated archival process where she and her team re-record the entire musical arrangement from scratch, rather than playing over a backing track. In 2026, this has become sonic. She is reimagining rock classics with her new, jazz-inflected style, effectively creating alternate reality versions of legendary tracks. This allows her to maintain her connection to the old guard of rock, while still exercising her creative muscles as a producer and arranger. For the audiophile community, These original covers are a highlight of her 2026 project, offering a level of sonic clarity and human performance that modern, MIDI-heavy covers lack. It is her way of preserving the history of the instrument, while slowly pivoting the audience toward her own original sound. A key factor enabling to move beyond covers is her total financial independence from the traditional music industry. By building a direct-to-fan economy through her grounded community, she is not beholden to the algorithmic pressure of playing the hits. She has the freedom to take creative risks on original music because her audience is invested in her journey, not just her covers. In 2026, she is launching a decentralized label model that prioritizes digital ownership and high-quality physical media. This financial autonomy means she can invest in the high-end analog gear and world-class session players necessary to make original music sound stadium-ready. This model is a blueprint for the 2026 independent artist, proving that technical mastery can be a sustainable business when paired with transparency and fan engagement. She is no longer just a drummer. She is the CEO of a multinational creative enterprise. To facilitate her move into original production, strategic relocation to London has been vital. London serves as the global bridge for her 2026 project, providing access to top-tier mixing engineers and legendary session musicians who can bring her original compositions to life. This move marked her professional graduation, where she stepped into the world's most competitive music market as an original artist. Her London sessions have focused on capturing a live grit that is often missing from digital home studio projects. By collaborating with veterans who have worked on the very tracks she used to cover, she is absorbing the secrets of high-level production and applying them to her original suites. This geographic shift has given her the professional sheen required for international radio and high-end sync licensing, ensuring her original work has a reach far beyond the YouTube comments section. To accompany her original music is pioneering a new visual format, the impossible one take. These are live-recorded, unedited performances of her original tracks, often involving multiple remote musicians appearing in a single, synchronized shot. This aesthetic is designed to reinforce the humanity of her original work in an age of AI-generated music. By showing the details, the physical endurance, the micro-timing, and the concentration, she is proving that her original compositions are as technically demanding as the covers that made her famous. These videos serve as proof of work for her global audience, showing that she doesn't need studio trickery to execute her complex new arrangements. This focus on visual transparency has become a cornerstone of her 2026 brand, making her original music as entertaining to watch as it is to hear. It is a visual manifesto that celebrates the art of the live instrument. As she moves beyond covers, is also embracing a new role as a mentor and leader. Part of her 2026 project involves Original, where she teaches students not how to play like her, but how to find their own rhythmic voice. She is using her platform to foster a community of independent creators who prioritize skill over clout. This leadership extends to her role as a female virtuoso in a traditionally male-dominated field. By taking on the role of executive producer for her original projects, she is demonstrating that the glass ceiling in the music industry can be broken through technical mastery and strategic independence. She is no longer just an inspiration for girls who drum. She is an inspiration for any musician who wants to build a career on their own terms. Her 2026 legacy will likely be defined by the platform she has built for excellence, regardless of gender or genre. A technical pillar of her original work is Sonic, the obsessive pursuit of perfect drum tones. For her original 2026 compositions, is utilizing a massive array of vintage and modern gear to create a signature sound that is entirely her own. She spends hours matching the snare decay and cymbal wash to the emotional tone of her original tracks, often using her father's studio archives for reference. This dedication to audio excellence is what separates her from the thousands of other drummers on social media. She is creating an audiophile experience designed for high-end systems, where every ghost note and rim shot is felt. This focus on the physics of sound is a direct result of her upbringing in a recording household, and in 2026, it is her greatest tool for establishing an original brand. She is teaching her audience to hear the difference in quality, ensuring that they stay loyal to her original work as she pushes the boundaries of drum production. As we conclude this report, it is clear that Düring's move beyond covers is not just a career move, it is a cultural statement. She is proving that the YouTube drummer can successfully transition into a respected solo artist and a leader in global music production. Her 2026 project, led by the Chromatic philosophy and her ArtEZ education, is a manifesto for the modern musician. She has successfully navigated the transition from student to architect, creating a body of original work that is as technically impressive as it is musically innovative. As she wraps up her final sessions in London and the Netherlands, the world is waiting to hear the new rhythm. But the journey is just beginning. She has found her own voice, and she is inviting the entire world to listen. Reporting from the front lines of the 2026 rhythmic revolution, I'm your name. Back to the studio.